video at night, but we're actually gonna start this what I eat in a day video the night before because I need to make oat milk. So a big goal for me in 2024 is like better ingredients. Not only can I control the ingredients that's going into my food that I'm making for me and my family, but then I can also control the containers. So I love oat milk in smoothies. I love oat milk in my coffee in the morning, especially. And I was thinking about it, I'm like, well, I could buy glass. Like, this is literally glass. I have my glass blender. I'm big on glass. And not that I think like the oat milk cartons are bad or anything, but it's like all the oils and the fillers, like I could do it myself. So I kind of just had this aha moment of like, why do I buy oat milk when I can do it myself? I'm gonna go blend this. I'll be right back. 5 cups of water, 3 cups of oats, but play around with the recipe. That's not like you have to do it that way. Play around with it and see for you, because if you like it like really thick like I do, that might be good for you. You might want it more watery. So now I actually got this kit on Amazon where it came with the glass milk containers and then it came with the nut bag, and you just kind of squeeze it out. Now other milks I'm wanting to make myself is macadamia. So now we have our big bowl of oat milk. Then this is optional. I'm doing a little maple syrup, sweeten it, little sea salt. Then we're going to pour it into the glass, and that's it. That's how I make my oat milk. Good morning. It's actually 5:30 right now. By the time I got into the kitchen it was 5:55, but I've been doing an early morning wake up. The first thing I do is I have electrolytes. These are by Pique, and these also are great for your skin. They're beauty electrolytes, so they have hyaluronic acid, and it just is something I look forward to first thing in the morning. And then the second thing I look forward to is my MCT oat milk cinnamon latte that I like to make. Jared's power washing first thing in the morning. Ooh, look at how sparkly it is. Then I made fresh celery juice, and then we walked outside as a family. It's so important to me that we all get outside first thing in the morning. I'm doing skincare a little late today. We just got back in from like an hour walk, which is so nice because I don't remember which video I was telling you guys, I need to do activities with my daughter that fill my cup too. So in our neighborhood, there are a ton of toddlers, and this morning, it's Saturday morning as I'm filming this, they were on like a little toddler scooter ride. So they went through, we live in a huge community, so they went down everybody's like little neighborhood. Some of us have like circle neighborhoods, so they were able to like do loops, and all the parents were kind of huddled and like talking, so you're not like, wow, this is feeling like really long, you know what I mean? It just like the time went by fast. So for me, that's so much better than like just like playing in the playroom or like doing something like that. Like, it's nice, you're socializing, you're outside, you're in the sunlight. You guys already saw me make the oat milk last night. This morning I had my coffee. I show this protein shake every morning on Instagram, and you guys want me to break down everything I put in it. So here we go. This what I eat in a day is a weight loss what I eat in a day. Just gonna be transparent about that because over Christmas, guys, I had hot chocolate and candy and sweets and baked goods, carbs like crazy. Put on a little weight, not crazy about it, and I'm gonna lose it. I feel like in videos sometimes it's like controversial even like saying that, like, hey, I want to lose weight, but I'm like, it's not a huge deal. I just went a little crazy around Christmas time. I'm ready to just lose the weight. So the first thing is I start with water. Now, if you are trying to just like naturally reduce calories, you're not like on a diet or anything, you just want to like cut back, I feel like this is such a good way to do it in your shake, is just make them with water instead of nut milk. And I don't know, it's just like doing little things, you know. I don't count calories, I don't do anything like that. It's just like where I can reduce, I do. So anyway, I start the shake with goji berries, and you want to do this first so that they have time to soak. They won't blend right if you put them on top. I grab everything from the fridge that I'm gonna put in there. Starting with greens. So I just do spinach, and I'm still following the Be Well by Kelly formula for my shake, which is protein, fat, greens, and fiber. For fiber, I like to do flax seeds. blueberries in there. For my fat, I am doing walnut butter, and this is from a local brand. So you know when you're at Whole Foods, how in the front they'll have stuff that's like local to your area. So this is nut butter that's made at a farm here in South Florida. Okay, so I'm putting in half banana, then chunky sea salt, because this shake is going to taste like salted caramel without even using a date. These are the two protein powders I am loving. So I think this one is cleaner. This one is by Sun Warrior, and it's their chocolate powder. It is plant-based, it's organic. I like plant-based protein powders because they don't bother my stomach. But when we were at Whole Foods, Jared doesn't like plant-based protein powder, so he got this one. And this one's whey. I've gone through like 3 of these. When I ran out the other day, I tried his. It literally makes your protein shake. My dogs were barking, my daughter was being wild, so I could not finish my thought, but it makes your protein shake taste like a chocolate bar. It's delicious. Sky is like so blue, and I just want to jump in my pool, but it's actually deceiving because it's like 60 degrees in there. So this is the outfit of the day, trying to have like a Valentine's Day thing going on. I love these shorts, especially with a toddler, because they're kind of long. Like, I mean, they're obviously like short shorts. They don't have like your cheeks hanging out. And these are the Golde Parker shorts. Like, they're just perfect short shorts. Okay, so the thing about me, whether I'm on a diet trying to lose weight or just trying to maintain and be healthy, drinking a lot of water helps so much. So I've talked about these before, and you can actually get Pique electrolytes and Sun Goddess Matcha together in a duo. So this is their beauty electrolytes. And basically it's for youthful skin. Like, it has hyaluronic acid in it, and for me it's really helped with dry skin. I always have had dry skin, but then it got better. Like, I started using like different products and just, you know, drinking more water. And then I got home from New York and my skin just like didn't adjust to Florida weather. I've been drinking this a lot. So since I drink a lot of matcha and coffee, obviously, I keep my matcha and coffee all in the same thing, so it's like easy grab and go. Obviously, you guys already know the brand that I love because I talk about it all the time, and that is Pique's Sun Goddess Matcha. I like to make hot or iced matcha. Now let's make matcha. This is like, dear, my daughter, she's pretending to sneeze. Making my matcha is my favorite part of the day. It's like my afternoon ritual. It's just the best. It gives me energy, but not the same way coffee does. This glass beaker is from Pique, and so is their electric mixer. And you will get all of this when you purchase the duos, the matcha and the electrolytes. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what you're gonna get. So now I'm gonna add just a little bit of water to this. So now, if you like your matcha sweet, which I love maple syrup in my matcha, but since I'm on a little diet, I'm gonna take a little break from that, and I'm just doing cinnamon. So if you are having sweetener, add it now. Add cinnamon and maple syrup. My favorite glass. Then I'm gonna add the oat milk that I made last night. And you can also add ice here. I'm just like not having a lot of ice right now in my diet because my acupuncturist like hates cold drinks. And something you guys will love about Pique's matcha is it is ceremonial grade, so you actually are going to get the health benefits of matcha, the rich antioxidants. Something else that I appreciate about this brand is that it's screened for toxins and pesticides. I have recently started talking about that on my stories, just wanting to stay away from certain things that are going to have more chemicals in them. And then the best part about this matcha is that it's instant and ready to go. Like, you just pour it into either water or milk. A lot of matchas have more prep time and like whisking and all of that, whereas this is like already done for you. The other great thing is you guys don't have to use a code or anything. You could just click my link and the discount will be auto applied, and you will get the beauty electrolytes and the Sun Goddess matcha. So I'll have all of that down below. Wyatt, come here, buddy. Come, I'm over here. My dogs follow me everywhere, but I saw something on, I don't remember if it was Instagram or TikTok. My TikTok is still hacked. I talked about that for a little bit on Instagram. That really bothered me because those are like all my videos that I like worked hard on. I'm not super active on TikTok, but like still, you shouldn't just like steal someone's TikTok. And I reached out to them and like still never got it back. So yeah, if you see my TikTok, just report it. They changed the profile picture so it's no longer me, but
it's still my name in all my videos. Yeah, I either saw it before that happened on TikTok or Instagram, that this is the time, like we're in February now, that like people will give up on their New Year's goals and they're just like kind of over it. Like, okay, I didn't stick with it in January, like I'm done. And I'm gonna tell you guys how to not do that. Understanding that you're going to have temporary pain. Pain for me right now, like being on a diet and like is not like just eating cookies at night. You know, I love to make cookies at night. I love to make muffins and all these things for my daughter, for my husband, and then I eat them too. Okay, so the temporary pain is that I'm just not gonna eat them while I'm watching TV. Okay, sucks in the moment, but the long-term happiness is like I'm going to lose weight and just feel more comfortable. I mean, think about this with any goals. Like, how about if your goal is to save money? Okay, you're gonna have short-term pain in that you can't just go spend whenever you want. Maybe you're gonna have to say no to things. Like, you might have to say no to going out with your friends, or no to a trip, or no to getting your nails done so you do it at home. Like, you're gonna have like some temporary pain, but then the result and the outcome is that you're going to have exactly what you want, and you're gonna work hard, but you're gonna get it. That's the first thing, understanding that you might have to go through short-term pain to achieve your goals. And then the second one is, and I always say this to my husband, the more I do something, the more I do it. And it's like as simple as that. If I'm cooking at home, I'm gonna keep cooking at home. If I'm eating out, I'm just gonna keep eating out. And if you think about it, kind of like they feed each other, because when you're cooking at home, you usually have leftovers, so then that inspires you to eat at home again. When you eat out, then you have no food in the house because you just ate out, so then you have to keep eating out. So what I mean by that is the more you do something, so the more I say no to sweets, it's gonna get easier. The more you say no to going out and spending money, it's going to get easier, and you're going to keep doing it. You're going to build that momentum, and you're going to keep doing it just like naturally and effortlessly. So my point of mentioning this is that if you already feel like you're giving up on your goals and you don't want to continue, and you're like, this year didn't work for me already, like I give up, just go back, try it again, and know that it will get easier. Like, know that the habits will stick.
Something I've been doing on my diet is meal prepping lunches. So I'm making a tabbouleh salad. I did this yesterday and I'm having it for lunch today. So it's quinoa, chickpeas, tomatoes, cucumbers, fresh herbs like parsley and basil. And then for dressing, I do lemon juice, champagne vinegar, olive oil, and sea salt. Mix it all together, and then I just put it in a container for the next day. And then all the juices and flavor soak up. It's delicious. Then after lunch, we went to my mom's condo, and Violet got to hang out with her cousin. We went swimming, we went to the beach. It was such a fun Saturday. My current favorite dinner is meatballs with sauce. I make the spaghetti for my daughter and husband, but I'm not eating it right now. So the meat I use is bison, ground beef, and pork. And then I do Parmesan cheese, a purple onion, basil, breadcrumbs, not usually these ones, but this is what we had, and 3 eggs. So I love how fresh tasting these meatballs come out because you're adding in basil and onion. The best thing you can do when you're on a diet is meal prep. So if you can make meals that you're going to have the next day, it's going to be so much more beneficial than just winging it each day. So that's another reason why I've been loving making meatballs, is that I will have it for dinner and then I'll have a meatball salad for lunch. The seasonings I use is salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning. My daughter's in a phase right now where she loves to help me cook. It makes like the biggest mess, but it is super cute. And she's like pretending to add salt and pepper right now. I mean, like, how precious. 3-year-olds are just adorable. So we're adding in the breadcrumbs. I don't have like a specific recipe. You can just kind of feel it where you don't want it to be too watery. You mix it with your hands and you want to be able to make balls. So I do make pretty big ones, so my cook time might be different than if you're making smaller ones, but I preheat the oven to 375 and I cook them for 35 minutes. This is the spaghetti I use and tomato sauce. I just heat up the sauce, I add basil, sea salt. This is how they came out. They smell delicious, and I just cover them in sauce, and that's how I eat them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.